nicotine and coffee to get through this one. Let's start. So to start off with the first question, why the hell is there a sequel? And the answer is money, obviously. Because, I mean, that's the only reason for there to be a sequel to a movie based on a true story that already told the true story in its own weird, messed up way. So yeah, there's no reason for this movie to exist other than money. That's being said, let's talk about the story, because this one's a doozy. So, Balto and Jenna from the last movie, the romantic coupling, get together, and they have pups. Not very original, but hey. As long as they did something with it, which of course they didn't. Besides making a daughter who hates being part wolf. Wait, wasn't that whole Balto's whole thing in the first movie? Was that he hated being half wolf and half dog? Right? I don't know. And he comes to accept it at the end, and they're basically just retreading Balto's journey from the first movie, only with his daughter. The only problem is his daughter isn't as good a character as him. And this isn't as good as a movie as the first one. Not even close. But anyways, she runs away after finding out she's part wolf. Okay. And ends up on this journey with supernatural elements and freaking wolf packs, and she's gonna become the leader of the wolf pack because the current one's dying or something, because I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Somehow some random part wolf will just come along and everybody will suddenly just decide you make a good leader. I mean, what? And the whole movie they're trying to get Balto to do it anyways, and it's like, oh yeah, he has this daughter who would probably be a lot more willing to do it. Should have asked her first. The supernatural elements in this movie are mind-boggling. Like, there's a wolf named Nava that can fuse with a tree somehow. Like, am I remembering that right? I just watched it, but am I remembering that right? He fused with the tree? That's the other problem. They don't explain any of this stuff. Why do dogs and wolves suddenly have supernatural powers? It's not explained at all. I suppose you could argue that the white wolf scene from the first movie was kind of supernatural, but this one doesn't explain anything, so why put supernatural elements in it? Any of the mouse that's her spirit, and when did this become Brother Bear? I see, they weren't even really spirit animals in that one, were they? It was just a guy transformed into a bear. I'm gonna have to watch and review that. Did I already do that? I don't know. This movie's confusing me. So that's the story. I can bet you're gonna guess I'm not gonna like the characters, which is up next. Can I just ask, what the hell did they do to Jenna? That's her design in the movie. None of these characters even look remotely like themselves from the first movie. And how long does this take place after? Because it doesn't take long for a dog or a wolf to reach maturity does it. Like, what, like a year, two, three? Yet they look like mutated or something. Like, is known secretly a dumping ground for nuclear energy or something? Oh, either way, none of the original characters have any part in this movie. It's just there to have pups, and then she's like an afterthought. I, I don't even think Boris, Muck, and Luck do anything. Jenna's two friends from the first one, Sylvie, I think is how you pronounce it, and Dixie, aren't in it. There's not even any mention of them, I think. uh, the Rosie's shown for, like, I think 5 seconds, maybe? Is she even in this? Well, that's a really big deal, considering how focused it was on her from the first movie about, like, she's the kid, she's Jen's owner, she's the only one that's nice to both in the town, he's got to save her, and all the other kids, and I guess, I mean, I don't even think she gets a line of dialogue. Is she in this? Because once the supernatural elements and stuff, and the wolves, and the daughter running her AR start, it's hard to remember who's in this movie and who isn't. No mention of Steel, which I guess, okay. Not even any mention of what happened to him. Not even any mention of what happened to the Musher. Or the sled team, I think. Are they even in this? No, they're not. I don't think they are. Uh, um, Balto is somehow still the best character in the movie, I think. For me, anyway. But, I mean, that's not really a hard bar set, you know? It's just... Oh, this... And the new characters are just knockoffs of the originals, like Ninju, or however they pronounce his name, is just Steel.20 if he was a wolf. And he's just Steel if he was a wolf. His lackeys are just the sled team. Yeah. None of these characters are memorable at all. And if you, at least the one thing you can say about the first movie is that they were memorable. In this one, no. Do I even really need to talk about animation? Should I even give it its own category? Because, to be honest, most of the character designs look weird. Yeah, I do not like the character design. I don't like most of this movie. Animation. I guess I have to talk about musicals, and I'm not giving it its own category because a Balto sequel did not need to have music in it. The music is fine, I guess. I mean, it's okay. I'm not gonna say it's the best thing ever. Definitely not. I need more coffee. It's like a weird add-on too that there's music in this, like a musical singing part. It's weird. I mean, it's not really even a singing part. It's just Alu meeting up with her mouse spirit animal, I think. Why does an animal have a spirit animal? They don't explain that either, I think. And for that matter, why is it a mouse? Of course, it's Balto's mother who could have solved the whole problem with the movie. Yeah, or his mother's in it, a white wolf that can transform into other animals and gets... She was the fox, wasn't she? And she... Do not watch that scene, especially with the context I just put in. It's creepy. So, there's not really anything else to say. The animation's average at best. So let's go on to a rating and give you my overall thoughts or whatever. If this was a standalone movie and it didn't have a previous one, and it wasn't about a previous movie, whatever, it'd be fine, I guess. But this is Balto. It's a sequel. Has nothing to do with the original, pretty much. At least as far as I can see. And it doesn't even come close to the animation of the first one. I don't like it. I don't. It's not terrible. It's just meh. Like, eh. Yeah, it's Balto 2, whatever. Can we watch something else? Or, I mean, if you want to watch it, go ahead. It's not going to kill your brain cells or anything. Maybe it will, trying to figure out the supernatural elements, but whatever. Balto 2 gets a 2.5 out of 5 thumbs up. It is average. It is just an average movie. I mean, it almost hit below average for me as a fan of the first one, a major fan of the first one. Um, but as it stands, I I don't like it. I mean, if you do, fine. I don't have a problem with that. You like what you want. Uh, if you wanna watch it, I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere. Uh, I mean, there are worse things you can watch. But if you're a fan of the first movie, like I am, there are probably going to be some elements in this that are going to really annoy you. But don't watch that box scene and think about the fact that you can apparently transform into animals. And she's Balto's mother. I'm really gonna have to rewatch that scene and see if that's really what happened. I don't even know whose part this was. It's an average movie, but thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want, and give yourselves a big thumbs up. Bye.